Hey, I'm Zach. I'm a graphic designer, and today I'm going to be making some unofficial merch for Lucy Dacus. She has been a music artist that I've been really into these past couple of weeks. I think I would put her probably in the top five of my indie bands that I listen to. And I just wanted to bring you along for the ride while I create a fun design. Yeah, so strap in. So here we have Lucy's merch. I'm just gonna look at it, see what we got. We've got this shirt here. Let me see if I can look at the images larger. Okay, so there's this shirt. Just got basic text on the front and this amazing illustration. I looked at the merch a little bit before, and there's definitely a theme of like hearts. There's a lot of hearts on her merch. Like if we go back to the store, you've got a heart on this sweater over here, saying "I love Lucy Dacus." Here it is again, sort of in the style of like "I love Lucy," I think. How that was written. And there's a lot of cassettes, things that look like cassettes at least, because I think her new album, here we go, is called Home Video. So yeah, lots of cassettes because that's what home video uses, home video cameras. The other thing I notice a little in at least these three items, three merch items, is this sort of old gothic looking font. Also in here, sort of, this is sort of I guess a take on Thrasher. But yeah, there is this sort of feeling of I don't know. I almost want to say grittiness, but not really. Like it's just, I feel like it's a little bit teenager rebelliousness, like mildly rebellious, I would say. If I don't know if that's a sort of a not so accurate take, but that's sort of what I'm feeling. So yeah, I think with my design, I might take on the this sort of font style, the gothic style of font. Maybe make it a little aggressive, mildly edgy. Maybe a little gritty, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, let's have at it. So I've been looking at some fonts that I think might work for the shirt designs, and I came up with these four. All, well, except for one, they're all black letter style, right? Black letter, right? They're all black letter except for this bottom one. But these bottom two I got from this place called Kern. I think it's called Kern Club. Yeah, Kern Club. And they have a bunch of really cool fonts that are a lot of the time look pretty handmade, basically. And I just love how human they look, and like imperfect. Like if you zoom in here, the lines are not straight, they're a little bendy, and I'm a sucker for that. So I decided I was going to go with one of their fonts, because I mean the jagged edges on these are or the straight edges on these are nice, but I feel like it's a little too intense. Like I want them to be slightly softened. So instead, I'm going to go with this font, which is called KC Tallboy, which I guess is Kern Club Tallboy. So we're going to copy this over here just to remember that we're using it. And since the line is the future is a benevolent black hole, I figured I'd try to make a black hole. And I was thinking something that almost looks like a whirlpool. And I was experimenting a little bit with what I could do with the shape. And I made a circle and then decided I could mess with it with envelope distort. So I made a mesh with 4 rows and 4 columns, and let's see what we can do. This is what I ended up with after probably around an hour and a half of tinkering and maybe 2 hours. I thought I'd go with the future is a benevolent black hole idea, and started with a black hole and then just went on to work on a galaxy concept, having a bunch of planets and sort of asteroid belt up here, little circular stars, regular stars. Yeah, and that's where I ended up. Now, as far as taking this and turning it into a shirt design, I try to make designs that would be wearable by folks with disabilities who use wheelchairs, and most of the time you can't really see the back of the shirt if you're sitting in a chair. So I'm gonna just put this on the front, maybe put some text on the sleeves, and I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, I'll check back in when that's done. Alright, so here's what I ended up with. This nice little gray heather sweatshirt, heather gray. I decided to add her name on the sleeves because I thought it looked nice, with another font from Kern Club, which I also used on the sides here. It just, again, has such a homemade feel. Feels very, it's got it gives you a warm feeling. I don't know, just the non-straight lines and the curves, you know. Yeah, so that's what I did for the sleeves. And I thought this red, black, and blue color scheme just sort of showed the mild edginess of Lucy's music, and also the somewhat open, warm feeling with the sort of illustrative style and the text that also feels kind of illustrated. Yeah, this is what I ended up with, and I hope you like it. It would be great if you would consider liking the video or subscribing, or both. Yeah, I'm planning on making more, and hope to see you in the next one.